Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. How y'all doing today? I just had me a little sausage biscuit. Lord, please forgive me. You know it's been a minute since I've been eating meat. Well, no, it ain't. I think I had a hot dog. I had a hot dog February 29th or 28th. You feel me? But anywho, Archangel Michael don't let you forget shit. Didn't he have cookout? Okay, motherfucker. Anywho, thank you guys. What's up, Princess? Thank you guys. And look, she in here and it say 00. That's crazy. Thank you guys for all the likes, the shares, the comments. To the new subscribers, what up, though? Make sure y'all continue to tell a friend and tell a friend. Why? So we all can be friends. To my old subscribers, thank you. Man, for my old subscriber that's been rocking with me since sliced bread, or however long you've been rocking with me, as long as you continue to rock with me. And thank you, like I said. Let's go ahead and slide into this message and see what it's giving, because it's pretty much giving the truth and always giving the truth, the divine truth. So help me, ELOHYM, God Almighty, the Most High, Allah, the source, the creator, the highest of the high, and my divine forces. Again, I know I was supposed to do 2 readings, right? So I'm thinking that I was doing 2 readings because I didn't know, y'all. I'm keeping it a band. I I thought I was supposed to be like doing 2 readings on celebrities or something. So I know everybody was like, what happened to the readings? I did them. They were personal. I do apologize. I do apologize, okay? I didn't know. I thought I was going to be doing something because the way that they showed me, it was like, I don't even know. I thought I was going to be fucking surprised, but it was surprised in a different way. I am going to be dropping some readers later on. I check out my hotel at 12 and then I check back in at 3. And I know y'all like, why you do that? Because I'm getting points. I'm adding points up. That's none of y'all business anyway. How y'all doing out there? I'm sitting in the car and I'm smoking. I might do a reading before I leave though. Go back up there and do a reading. But I came on here to give y'all a few testimonies. Let me tell y'all something. I told y'all yesterday about what they did, right? And God Almighty already done came through. It's like people is booking readings and they booking them. Like, they booking them. And God Almighty done already showed me some shit. Y'all just got to keep holding on. Keep that faith strong. Trust the process. Speak positive energy over everything that you do. Make sure God Almighty is in everything that you do. If you're going to go swim, make sure God Almighty is in that pool. If you're going to go tap dance, make sure God Almighty is in that facility. If that facility don't got God Almighty in it, then you bring God Almighty in it, or you don't go at all. Like work, you cannot miss work unless you just want to quit. But let's say God Almighty is not in your job. You bring God Almighty there every time that you go. Remember, God Almighty is with you. That means wherever the fuck you go, God Almighty is there. God Almighty is within you, meaning you have the power that's within. And God Almighty is surrounding you, just in case if people think they gonna invade your fucking habitat. Just in case people think they gonna fuck up your force field, your energy force field, or throw it off. I'm telling y'all this is divine facts. If God Almighty is with you, within you, and surrounding you, you won't fail. Trust me. When people think that you fail by whatever you look like, whatever you went through, whatever you going through, those are dummies. They don't know faith. They don't know trust because they damn sure don't know God Almighty. Know the difference between a storm and being karmic. When you're going through a storm, you've been pure to people. Okay? This is how God Almighty, look, take it up with God Almighty, not me. I'm just a messenger. This is how God Almighty prep your ass. The world is cruel. Well, the world ain't cruel. The people in the world is cruel. Because I be hearing people say the world fucked up. No, ain't nothing wrong with the world. The people in the world is fucked up. Not all of them. So, hola, Vera. So don't let these fucked up people get to you. Remind yourself when somebody try you, this a fucked up ass individual. This motherfucker don't love themselves, and keep it moving. Don't even be petty with them. You feel me? Don't even be petty. Y'all gotta understand this whether you see it or not. If you don't see it, it's way bigger than what the fuck you think it is. So for those of you who don't see it or can't see it, listen to the sound of my voice. Do you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth? Can you hear the words that's coming out my mouth? That means something big is coming to you that you can't see. It's hidden. God Almighty could not allow you to see or know the movements or who, the whereabouts, or none of this. Because you could have fucked it up. Me not lying to you. I may tell you the truth, man. And if you can see it, right? If you can see it, I'm not diminishing anything. That just means your shit's gonna come in increments. Over time. And don't beat yourself up because it's coming over time. You can get $1,000 today and make 10,000 tomorrow. You can make 20 bands today and make $1 million tomorrow. Don't get discouraged. You get in where you fit in and you stand out. Y'all better stay in good, positive vibes. I don't give a fuck what's said, what's done, what's thrown at you. Stay vibrating high. When people come to me, you cannot tell me, especially women. Now, men, I don't really do y'all like that. You feel me? Unless I get the vibe. It's some dudes from way, way back. You feel me? That watch the live, that watch the YouTube and shit. That I possibly tell them like, oh, you handsome, you look good, blah, blah, blah. But I don't really go that hard for men because, men be having, men is men. They get the man in this shit. Oh, yeah, Spinkstarot think I'm not. You feel me? So I don't do that. But when it comes to you ladies, I don't give a fuck. Can't nobody tell me that I'm a woman hater or I'm a hater or any of that. I don't give a fuck you look better than me. I don't give a fuck if you don't look better than me. I'm going to soup and it's not lies, because I embody that energy. I'm going to soup your ass up so motherfucking much that you believe, like, come on now. I'm going to push you so high up on the high horse so you don't ever come the fuck down. What Christina Aguilera say? You're beautiful no matter what they say. I can't sing, but I don't give a fuck. Words can't bring you down. Hey, what she say? You are beautiful in every single way. Words can't bring you down. So don't you let them bring you down today. Why? Because you are beautiful. If you don't think you beautiful, ain't nobody else gonna think you beautiful. Only person that's gonna be telling you that you beautiful is my dumb ass. Because I don't give a fuck. I know what the energy is. Stop beating yourself up because you ain't got the body you used to have. Stop beating yourself up because your titties hang low. Do your tits hang low? Do they wobble to the floor? Can you time in the night? Hey, can you time in the boat? Can you throw them over your shoulder like a continental soldier? Do your tits hang low? Toot. Nobody give a fuck, girl. That just mean that nigga more closer to the, you feel me? I'm 35. I wish somebody would say, girl, why your boobs don't sit up? I don't give a fuck. They still beautiful no matter what they say. Oh, girl, you worried because your hair turning gray? Girl, shut the hell up. That's wisdom. That means you are seasoned. Don't nobody want no piece of meat that ain't seasoned? Who the fuck gonna take some chicken that ain't seasoned? Some steak that's not? Come on now. You seasoned. The fuck? Oh, I gotta lose a little weight in this stomach. Girl, who the fuck don't fuck with a fupa, oh? Just because you don't want to fuck with the fanny pack or the fupa, that don't mean Tyrone don't. That don't mean Steve don't. That don't mean Bill don't. You feel me? Tashawn love fupas. The fuck you talking about? Tay-Tay said he like to put his hands up under there because it's warm. The fuck you mean? If you a big back, don't be ashamed. That mean you eat good. The fuck you mean? Get you a skinny nigga. Because that nigga need to eat too. Y'all need to link up. You feel me? Oh, I just don't. Yes, you do. Fuck that. Come to this channel to get this motivation. Come to this channel to get these affirmations. Come to this channel to get this love. You feel me? Ain't nobody giving you love. You better make sure you bring your ass here. Because you going to get what the fuck you need. I don't give a fuck who you is. If you a man, right, and your money funny, I'm not gonna say don't give a fuck. You know, you get your money. But listen to what I'm saying. Don't you ever in your motherfucking life think anything is out your league or not in your grasp because your money funny. The only thing that need money is bills, okay? Services, products. If a person need money, it's not the person for you. And I understand men, because you don't feel like yourself, because you want a real man, you want to provide and do all this stuff. You got to look at the woman that you after. You got to ask yourself. Because what y'all do is you will see a woman or see something and you would think that it's not reachable, attainable. It's not in your grasp. It's out your league or whatever. All you doing is shaping the energy. So if you think something is out your league, you shaping the energy for it to be out your league. Don't ever think, females too, never think about what the fuck you don't want. This is what we doing. We been doing this. Stop telling the universe, oh, I don't want no guy that's gonna lie. Stop saying that. Because what you creating is a nigga that's gonna lie, to pop up. This is our season, divine season. The real gods and goddesses of the universe. Speak life, not death. Death is saying, I don't want a man or a female that lie. Speaking life is saying, I want a man or a female that always tell the truth. You can sum it up by saying, oh, I want a person that has God Almighty number one in their life. Because people who got God Almighty number one in their life, they mind their business. They do what they need to be doing. You feel me? That sums up everything. But I'm not going to tell you to just say God Almighty to sum up everything, because you ain't lazy. You ain't sorry. You a manifester. You a pure alchemist. So what I need you to do is list this shit off. I want somebody that's loyal. My husband is loyal. You feel me? My husband is confident. My husband is a God. You feel me? My husband is wealthy and abundant. My husband is loving, nurturing, caring, and creative because he can tap into their feminine energy. You feel me? My husband allows me to be nothing but pure feminine. And if I do get in masculine energy, my husband can calm me down. He has the energy, the ability to. Like dudes will say, Kimma, we don't use that over here, baby. You can mourn by yourself. We return that energy right back to you. We only say grand rising, rise and shine, Oli. Hey, we don't use that GM. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, go do your research. I bet you won't say that no more. Because contrary to what you believe, mourning is bad. But no matter what it's spelt like, to mourn is negative energy. Mourning meaning you're sad, depressed. You're going through death. We don't use that here. We don't use blessings or Jesus here either. We don't speak death into our community. We speak life. By you saying that, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just telling you. I return that energy. Don't nobody else got to return it. You gonna feel what good morning feel like. It's not to be mean or rude. This is a new energy. I'm telling y'all, it's I don't know. It's like you cannot not know. People will tell you, well, I ain't hit that on my timeline. Well, that means you didn't put in the work to reach what you needed to reach. Because I'm telling you, it's like certain shit that the Creator, God Almighty, dropped. It's a frequency that everyone should obtain. If you don't obtain that frequency, you don't go to the next shift. A lot of y'all stuck. Like, I'm talking about stuck. It don't matter if you being nice to people. It don't. You better change your vocabulary. You do what you want to do, but I wouldn't lie to you, baby. That shit come from slaves getting they fucking ass whooped. And the slave master coming in there asking them, did they mourn good? That damn good morning came from negative shit. People being murdered. Children being molested, raped. And you sitting out here repeating that. This is why I tell y'all to do more research. Stop saying what society teachings are. What's that song? Do you know the Muffin Man? Y'all be letting y'all kids sing that and y'all be singing that. Just to give you an example, you can Google it. Y'all letting y'all kids sing about a fucking child molester. Did you know that? Baby, once you start reading like the Goldilocks and the Three Bears, that's a white woman coming to the black people's house stealing their porch. Breaking and entering. Like, y'all don't look at none of this. Like, y'all don't look. Come on now. The bears is always the black people. If you read about the Bernese bears or the bears, the first bear to have a bonnet on. Like, don't fucking play with me. Like, I'm telling y'all, do research on everything that you fucking learned. Like, if you start researching shit, it'll be so easier for you to release everything that you were taught. You would just throw it away. Because everything you start looking into, it's a lie. It's a subliminal. Y'all better start doing research on what the fuck you speaking, what the fuck you thinking, what the fuck you eating. Y'all don't do research on nothing. And I can tell that you don't because you say stuff. Like, not trying to be funny. She said good morning. She ain't did a research on nothing. How I know she ain't do research? Because she's still saying it. Once you do research, you're going to stop doing and saying a lot of shit because you're going to see the lie. Go to Google and Google the Muffin Man and say and get the real history. That's a nigga that was a nigga that was kidnapping kids. And you got your kids singing it. Just so you won't feel like I'm beating you up, Kim. That's why I switched up the energy. Switched up the way, use a different example. Y'all gotta watch what you think, what you speak. Your words that come out your mouth should be positive. A lot of y'all don't even know that certain words hold negative energy. It's because you're not doing no research. You just letting life pass you by. You're not prepping your own self. You're not doing the work. Like, God Almighty not gonna 100% do shit for you. Let's say we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna break it down. We're gonna do 60-40. We ain't gonna do 50-50. God Almighty gonna do that 40%. But if that 60 ain't done, you fucked. Have you ever heard the saying, oh, I want you to win, but you can't win if they don't want it themselves? That's what that energy is. You must do research, y'all. Everything that you say, it has an energy, a frequency to it. Y'all think this shit is dumb or it's hard or you don't want to do it? Cool beans. But just know you're not ascending. Every time you use a low vibe, your vibration goes down. It's like your credit, right? When your vibration go down, it drops. When it's raising, it take time. But if you a person that does research, that is connected to God Almighty, that is your authentic self, that lets shit happen naturally, you ascend frequently. You can ascend 100 times in one day, more than that. So ascension is easy for you. You feel me? It's become second nature to you. Because you don't do low vibrating shit. You stay doing high vibe shit. When y'all come to me, I can tell if you've been doing high vibe shit, mediocre shit, or just lower level shit. I can tell by the way you talk. I can tell by the way you think. I can tell by it like a lot of shit. It's the energy. When I'm talking to people like Sleepy, look, that's high vibe convo. Now, sometimes he might get a little slow, you know, he might not get it, but then when I say, nah, this is what I mean, he be like, oh, you feel me? But the conversation be high vibe. When I'm talking to Miss Sandra, now y'all know Miss Sandra not trying to be funny, but y'all know Miss Sandra's gorgeous. She's 60. So, and I'm not using that as an excuse. The lingo, you know, certain stuff that I say, and I be telling her my bad, you know, because she's 60. She don't be out here with these young folks trying to be like them and shit, you feel me? She staying herself, that seasoned self, you feel me? So certain stuff that I say, she might not get it, but that don't mean she low vibe. But I'm using these two as an example because it's a masculine, it's a feminine. When Sleepy go out and do low vibe shit, it don't, like, he can go down, but he'll pick it back up because he's with ascension. But Miss Sandra, though, when she'll hit that low vibe, it takes her a while for her to build it up. It ain't got nothing to do with age. It ain't got nothing to do with sex. It's all about mental. It's all about what you think and speak. It's all about, now neither one of them are doing negative shit, okay? But they can speak negative. But Miss Sandra's more prone to say something negative before Sleepy will. It has nothing to do with sex. It has nothing to do with age. It's all about the mental. And I'm only using them two as an example. I could tell. I didn't want to use Janae because Janae is she's high vibe. She like she ascends quick. If she get low, she pick herself back up. You know what I'm saying? So that wouldn't have been good because they would have been equal, her and Sleepy. So I had to pick somebody that, you know what I'm saying? But it's like Miss Sandra is still high vibe. Sleepy's still high vibe. HVBs. Everybody not gonna be on the same wavelength. And that's cool beans. You don't want nobody on your wavelength anyway. You feel me? Just do what you need to do. Don't do lower level shit consecutively. And what I mean by that is don't speak or think negative. Because when it drop, you're going to take a hit. You're going to feel it. Then you're going to be wondering like, damn, how do I get my vibration back up? A lot of y'all come to me. I ain't even going to care. So always stay high vibe. How do you stay high vibe? By speaking positive, being positive, hanging around positive things. When negative shit happen, you turn it into positivity or you block it. Tell yourself how great you are. Women, men, gods, and goddesses. You can't be sad. You can't be. You a god. You a goddess. I don't give a fuck if you under a goddamn bridge. Masculine or feminine. When I see you, if I got it, I'ma gift you something. Even if it ain't on me physically, but I can go somewhere right there and give it to you. I'm telling you, shit be placed upon me and I get that shit up off me. But I look you dead in your face, directly in your eyes, directly in your soul, directly at your spirit, and tell you, you a god if you a masculine, and you a goddess if you a feminine. They'll look me directly back in my face and I can feel the energy where they don't even believe that. Like, oh, she just telling me this just to make me feel good. Then out of nowhere, that energy will hit them. Some of them, they bottom lip be shaking because they want to cry. Some of them be wanting to hug me, and I'm not going to cap because the old me didn't want to be rude, but then I be itchy, and I ain't want to stink. It took me, like, one person, I was itchy for a while. That one got me, and I was like, nah, I don't want them touching me. And it's not no tea or shade. It's just I don't like dirt on me. You know what I'm saying? Especially somebody else's dirt. Like, so I just be like, hey, that's your Air 5. You feel me? They can feel some type of way, but they got to understand, like, where you at, bro. Sis, you know what you been doing. You still a god. You still a goddess. Just, you know what I'm saying? I ain't with that. Like, so when they be wanting to hug me, like, I be feeling bad because I know I'm about to tell them, hey, nah. It's no disrespect. You feel me? It's just that, Like, if I was out there like that, I wouldn't be trying to, I feel the emotion and, you know what I'm saying? And you happy. But I wouldn't be trying to do that because you got to think about other people's space, their personal space, their feelings. As far as, you know what I'm saying, like body odor and hygiene and shit, body fluids and all of that stuff. Like, I don't like that. But anywho, I ain't mean to get sidetracked, but I'm real. I'm raw. I say some shit and you be thinking it or you be wanting to do the same. A lot of people be scared. I ain't with that scary shit because I'm not going to dim my light down or change who I am to make anybody feel good. That's not how you do things. That's why you get falsified people. If I say some shit and it make a motherfucker mad, let me know. I need to see that so I know how to work with that person. If I want to work with that person. Always be your authentic self because it's going to show you what you need to see every fucking time. Y'all don't want to be yourself. That's why you got snakes in your fucking garden. You got snakes in your grass. You got squares in your circle. A lot of y'all is with people that you can't even confide in. That be the crazy part for me. I'm like, why is y'all chilling with people you can't fucking talk to? Like, it be people that come to me to get readings. No tea, no shade. It's just truth. And they be like, man, I don't got nobody to talk to. So why is you even surrounded by these people? Just surround yourself by your fucking self then. Like, listen to what you just said. Say it again. And they'll say it again. Some of them start laughing. Some of them start feeling bad. And I have to tell them, don't feel bad. You aware now. What you gonna do about it? Because this time, you can get your ass whooped if you don't make a damn decision. Because you aware. You know what the fuck going on. You gonna shit or get off the pot? No one gets me that I hang around. Stop hanging around them motherfuckers so you can hang around people that gets you. If you got something sitting on the shelf, God Almighty not gonna stack something on top of it. This is not your fucking pantry. This is not your goddamn refrigerator. This is not your closets. You gotta take what is in that spot if you want God Almighty to put something in that spot. You got to. The fuck you hanging on the shit that don't serve you for? When y'all come to me, y'all be broken, battered, bruised, low self-esteem, in a sunken place. Cut them people out. Fuck them people. Like you dying to stay in a sunken place. Cause you know these motherfuckers ain't you know they ain't gonna change. They been the same motherfucking way. You don't see a lick of change, no growth, no nothing. Ain't no better version of nothing. The fuck you hanging on to them for? It's like hanging on a hot ass stove. You getting 3rd-degree burns. You about to scald your motherfucking skin out. You ain't even gonna have no fucking skin. Titles belong on cars, not people. That title shit don't hold no fucking weight. A snake is a motherfucking snake. It could be named mama. It could be named daddy, brother, sister, auntie, uncle, grandma, granddaddy, cousin. You feel me? Neighbor, boss, co-worker, peers, anything. Even your fucking animals. Titles belong on cards. That is it. Once you remove titles, then you got it built in your mind, body, soul, and spirit. Anybody out here can move funny. And that's how I view people. I don't give a fuck who you is. I fuck with Sleepy. I fuck with all y'all. I fuck with Vera, Issa. I don't trust a motherfucking soul. You got me fucked up. It's only one soul that I completely trust, and that's God Almighty's. Once I reach the level that I feel, then I trust myself. Myself ain't even on that fucking list. Y'all got everybody out here that's out here drilling holes inside your boat or putting knives inside your back, pulling you down to lay down with them. You got all that on your fucking list. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Because I wish a motherfucker would. You gonna chuck on this wood. Because you got me fucked up. Leave people where they have you fucked up at. Y'all want to keep bringing them along and shit. Ease on down the road. You ain't about to ease on down no motherfucking road. You got people that's walking with you that rather make shit hard. And especially for you. Because they got a hidden agenda. Like, you gotta be a low vibrational motherfucker to even have the mindset to even want to cause harm to anybody. Like, y'all don't understand how low of a vibe like that is. To want to cause harm to someone. You gotta remember about your essence. People done did you shitty and you don't even be wanting to get back. You just want them to leave you fuck alone. You feel me? Imagine people that's wanting to just want to cause people harm. That's what I'm telling you. Those, I'm telling you, those are the lowest of the lowest of the low. I'm telling you. Wanting to copy somebody, want to lie on somebody just so a group of people or certain people won't view them some way. I'm telling y'all, these are the people that you put in your environment. These are the people that you put on a high pedestal. And then you take on their fucking energy. I'm telling you. People that sit up and be like, oh, such and such, they did all this shit. They lied. And they the ones lying. That's a mental patient. These are people that you brag about, that you boast about, that you dying to stay attached to. Lower level energy. Low vibe. Low as fuck. Oh, I can't stand him. You know, this nigga did this shit back in the day. Let me go mess this. What? Soon as I hear somebody bring up some shit in the past about what somebody did to them, I'm automatically don't even want to listen to you. I'm about to tell you, yeah, this is my last time. In my head, right then and there, I done already told my mind, body, soul, and spirit, this is the last time we fuck with these people. It's the last time. You stuck in a level where I'm not even going to stick my hand out. Stay there. That's self-sabotage. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Only being that can fix that outside of you is God Almighty. So that's where the fuck you gotta go. I don't fuck with people like that. People who play victim. Well, I was just, and they was just. Bye. Bye. I don't give a fuck. People that play victim is one of the weakest motherfuckers on the fucking planet. Weak. They are very weak. They use emotion, pain, trauma to get attention. Why would you even want attention like that? If they was mentally stable, they would know that the attention that they're getting from the person is mental. They think you got a mental illness. They may not be aware of that, but the energy on that person while they're coming to either come to your rescue or make you feel good or come to your aid is because they view you as weak. Mental patient energy. Let me sum it up so you will understand. Pitiful. Pathetic. You're getting it now? That's not them feeling sorry for you. Like, oh my God, no. And if somebody is feeling sorry for you, that's not good energy. I'm telling y'all, people that don't like attention, you don't know too much about them. And when you do know something, it comes from them. I'm a person that don't seek attention. People that view me and say, yeah, you confident. Yeah, I can walk in the room, talk to anybody, do a lot of stuff. But at times I am shy. You feel me? It's shit that I break through. Like me having to stand in front of a crowd, let's say of 50,000 people. Yeah. That's different. Never happened before in this lifetime. Yet. It's coming. I just pushed through it. I raised my confidence up. I be my own motivational speaker. I speak life into myself and I push through it. But people would never think, man, that nigga ain't shy. Spinks, what the fuck? That's your perception. You can't tell me who I am. Only I can tell you who I am. Only reason why I tell you who you are because you don't know. A person who know who they are, I don't tell them. Shit, we have a regular conversation. And I feel like once I get around those people, God Almighty won't give me certain messages or certain shit to say to people. You had to spit that damn mucus out. Gotta quit smoking. But y'all, I'm about to go back upstairs. I just had to come out here and give y'all some gems and jewels for your crown. Don't ever be low vibration. Okay? That shit is for weak people. That shit is for peasants. That shit is for little hoosers. Sum them up, fuck face weasels. That's what the fuck they are. Don't be a fuck face weasel. You do not want to be a fuck-faced weasel. You feel me? Smelling like a skunk. How you a fuck-faced weasel and you stink? And they not Pepe Le Pew. You feel me? They not that type of skunk. You feel me? They make the world stink. Don't be like these people. Don't ever dim your light or lower your vibration for scum. Who the fuck are they? When people say stupid shit to you, ask yourself this: who the fuck are they? Say it in your head. Because I believe if you say it aloud, you're going to awaken some energy that you didn't even think that you had up in you. Because you keep it on lock. And this was the key to unlock it. This was the time on your timeline. So say it in your head. Because if you say it aloud and that God, if you a masculine or that God is unlock that goddamn warrior energy, uh-oh. Because then you'll be the person that don't ever say nothing. But then you say some shit like, what the fuck? They be like, excuse me? You heard me? You be thinking inside your head like, what? But you can't stop it. Your mouth it just keep coming out. Oh, I ain't never heard you talk like this. And I'm talking like it now. You might even put your hand over your mouth. Depending on who you are. It'll just keep coming out. Say shit in your head. Telling you. Y'all don't know about the keys to unlock certain shit that's in you. Because ain't nobody told you about keys and shit. Ain't nobody tell you about the secret gifts, the secret knowledge, the secret love, the secret whatever. It's sacred though. But it's a secret. Only for gods and goddesses. That's why I say it's sacred. Y'all thinking that these motherfuckers got the information. No, they don't. They don't got shit. They just created some bullshit. Motherfuckers don't know shit. Motherfuckers wasn't never talking about energy. How they know energy. Now all of a sudden we in this shift. It's a lot of people talking about they know energy. And guess what? Because they lied, they won't ever know energy. It blocks them. They be thinking they be on a road like motherfucking Scotch tissue. And don't. If they is on the road, it's about to be used to wipe some shit up off somebody's ass. If you don't know energy, stop lying and saying you know energy. Because especially with this that's coming up, you're going to say it the wrong time and they going to play something in front of you. And that thing going to show you that you don't know energy. Y'all be surprised what people be feeling or what be on them. But they know energy. Don't let people fool you. Don't let people fuck with your energy. Don't play in nobody's energy. If you lying, and I've been saying this, you not gonna make it. You not. The energy, the frequencies, what these shifts are, is truth. It's union. It's wealth and abundance. It's high vibration. I told y'all last year, Earth is going back to its original form. That's high vibe. That means not a lot of man-made rivers, lakes, just what God Almighty created. You're going to see how people are not that far in other countries, how they really close. Like, got to really think about being in the plane for an hour. I don't give a fuck if it is in the earth. It's too close. You feel me? You gotta really think about stuff. Do research. Don't even just believe me. Use your own intuition and what? Ask God Almighty. Even with me. You don't trust nothing but God Almighty. Once you start building that, then you'll start figuring out and seeing who you can trust. Who can I run to when I need love? Sweet love. And your mind is so confusing. What? Come on now. Who can you run to? Y'all know I can't sing. When I need love, sweet love. When you need sweet love, who can you run to? You want to make sure that you're running in the arms where you can share this empty space and laughter at the end laughter. Who can you run to? You want to make sure that you are running in the arms of somebody that's safe. Y'all ain't around people that's safe. You think that they safe, but they not safe. If your environment is not at peace and it's not safe, it's not fit for you. It's not fit for a god or a goddess. I'm not going to keep telling y'all this. I may have said it in different ways, but that's peasantry. That's beneath you. You vibrate too fucking high. Your lower vibration is a lower vibration's highest vibration. That in itself should let you know they can't get on your level. Only beings that are on your level is another god or a goddess. We are all created equal. Everybody has higher shit, bigger shit, whatever. But in the community that we come from, that's not even a thought because we come from love. We don't come from division, comparing people, copying, lying. We don't come from that. That's not built in our essence. We do not know that. We were tricked and taught and fed that because of whatever generational cycles. When you remember who you are, you remember where you come from, and you remember that that land is a land of love. It's a land of peace. It's a land of team. It's a land of union. It's a community. It's no negative vibes. Nobody gossips about what people going through. Nobody's trying to snake you. Nobody is lying to you. Everybody's telling you the truth. Everybody is speaking positive affirmations. If you need help, everybody come to your rescue. Nobody will be like, oh, well, you did this in 10 years and I just, I haven't did. Nobody, there's no conversations like that. Because that's not what's built in our essence. We are not aware. Once you get to your high vibration, you will see. You're not aware of that shit. That's because that's not your environment. You're going back to your original environment. That's land of abundance, wealth, joy, love, and happiness. Hey. Dum, 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 dum. Come on. Love and happiness. That's what the fuck you going to. You're going to a land that if you cry, it's always going to be somebody that's coming to wipe your tears. And they wiping your tears because it's built in their essence. When you see somebody cry, you genuinely go over there and help. When somebody's so eager to help you, you won't even be prone to thinking they trying to snake you or control you. You want to know why? Because everybody that you're surrounded by genuinely want to help you. Tell me you don't want to live in this land. Tell me you don't want to live here. To say that, you stupid. See, Satan children don't know about this land. That's why they do stupid shit, dumb shit. When you know about this land, you stay in your lane. You mind your fucking business. You do what it is that you need to do to progress here. You figured it me? Fuck all that. This is where you going to. This is what's been unlocked. I know it took time, but we all had to be patient. I was ascending like this. Boom, 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 boom. Just to show y'all. I didn't get no shit skipped up. I'm an ascending master. And I'm still waiting the same time y'all waiting. And then, I gotta wait possibly, well, not now, but y'all getting y'all shit like flicker, 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 flicker. I gotta pop, 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 pop. Here you go. Pop, 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 pop. Here you go. You feel me? I'm still waiting too, just like y'all. But I've been getting what the fuck I need to been getting because they said when March hit, that money gonna be hitting, and it's been hitting. People been doing little fuck shit. But it's all good though. Because I've been seeing. When they think they got you, I'm going to help you. Just telling y'all some real shit. March 19th starts the new year. Google it. If you ain't already been getting gifts on top of gifts, compliments, no's turned to yeses, You feel me? If your ass is in an energy where you fucked up, and what I mean by fucked up, your mental fucked up, your money fucked up. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just some energy. You ain't make it. You supposed to be getting your abundance. It's going on. It's the 6th day. You should at least got something. If you wasn't getting shit every day, you should at least got something. If you ain't get shit, I feel sorry for you. Said, why you say it like that? Because y'all know I be petty with that. That energy behind that is petty. Because nobody's going to get it. You feel me? Because ain't no way in the hell. Ain't no way in the hell. If you was supposed to get some type of disability, you should be, if you ain't got it, got a payment, you should have got word about it. If you was supposed to get approved for a loan, for anything, school loan, house loan, bank, I don't give a fuck, business loan, you should have got something, or payment approved, you should have got something. This is what I mean by you should have got something. If you got a business, you should have been having something in your clientele. New something, I don't know. And it shouldn't be just like, oh, I got one new customer. No, it should be something big. It ain't, because this is how you know. That's what I'm telling y'all. Like, this is how you know. Because today the 6th day. If all you got was somebody buying your lunch, I mean, I ain't really going to say you out the covenant, but you ain't really about to be getting nothing miraculous. Because all you got was somebody that bought you lunch. That says like, that's the line. You feel me? Like, I mean, nah, that's not the line. Like, give me a different. Let me think, y'all. They said, look at it. Like, that's where your shit. Like, that's where your shit starting off at. People buying you lunch, so you get bare minimum, because that's probably what you were putting in. And you gonna get shit like people complimenting you, or you look beautiful. You feel me? Somebody pay for your lunch. Like, that's what your shit is. That's the lane you gonna be in. It's whatever you it's whatever work you put in and what the fuck you put out. So if y'all ain't been seeing certain shit, I don't know what to tell you. And hold up, some of y'all, what's today, the 6th? So you said 4 more days? My tarot card is upstairs. Let me use this deck. I'm going to see what number come out. Damn, it's 5, but it was upside down. So maybe the 11th of March, because I was going to say the 10. Yep, 4 of Wands right here, and that's the 5 of Wands. So it could either be the 9th or the 10th. Yep, the 9th or the 10th. I don't know. Some of y'all might got to wait till the end to see something. And if you do see something, you better pray that it's big, because if that shit ain't, that's where you starting at. I don't know. That's where you going to be. I don't know if you're going to be in that level for the rest of your lifetime here, or if it's just for this, because this shift ain't just a shift that's like, this shift is for a while. Like, they don't know the sequence. They don't know, like, this shift, like, some shifts could be like 2 weeks. Some shifts could be like 3 months. Like, this shift is for a while. Like, you're going to be in abundance for, like, this is a long, I don't know what this is. Like, this could be for like 33 years. For me to say 33, that's crazy. Like, I don't know. It's something like that. I just looked down and it was at the 3. I'm telling y'all, it's something like that. So I pray y'all, PRAY, that y'all been putting in the work, or you've been doing what you need to do. How much you've been pouring into self determines what you've been doing. That's how I know my abundance is big as fuck. Anybody I come in contact with, I'm healing. I've been putting a lot of good out, a lot of good. So I know for a fact, you got to be real with yourself. You should have been seeing some type of significance to what's to come. What's being pushed towards you. What's coming towards you. What's in your grasp. What is yours. That's why I've been telling y'all to pour into your own business or do this or do that. Because I know what you needed. Because the creator know what you needed. That's how I know. I know what you needed to pour into. Because I don't want your abundance. I want my own. That's some real ass shit. I don't want nothing that ain't for me. I only want what's for me. I don't want everything. I want what's for me. I'm not greedy. I'm not nothing. I don't give a fuck what your opinion, what your perception is. You ain't gonna tell me who I am. I only want what's for me. At one point in time when I wasn't awakened, I used to say I want everything. No, the fuck I don't. Because everything consists of negative energy. I don't want that shit. Some shit could be built for Tasha. I don't want what's for Tasha. No, I want only what is for me. When you tap into your spiritual energy, you don't want everything. You only want what is for you. Because you were taught that you want everything, because you thinking everything is just everything. You know what I'm saying? Like cars, clothes, a good house, nice family and stuff. But you weren't thinking with your higher self, like, damn, everything also consists of negative energy. Liars, thieves, cheaters, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Once you don't scratch the surface and you dive deep, then you will see it. Like, you don't want everything. Like, we were scratching the surface by wanting everything. But once we dive deep, we like, hell nah, we only want what's for us. Because what's for us is how you were seeing. That's how you grow. That's how you become the highest version of you. That's the only way. There's no way around it. There's no loophole. There's none of that. If it was, the fake elite would be using it, y'all. Satan would be using it. They can create whatever the fuck they want to create. It still won't be dominant. And what I mean by that is, it won't overpower God Almighty. It won't ever. A lot of y'all fear the devil more than you fear God Almighty's wrath. Because God Almighty is not a being that wants you to fear God Almighty. God Almighty wants you to fear the wrath. And if you fear the wrath, then that means you will stay pure. You don't want to get your ass whooped. That's what that means. And because God Almighty don't want you to fear God Almighty, you allow the fear of Satan to overpower you. And that is crazy to me. Knowing subconsciously that God Almighty beats everything, you still give fear to Satan. That's crazy. Like, logically, that's crazy. Common sense, that's crazy. You even know that it's crazy. Because you thinking to yourself, yeah, that's crazy. Damn. Because you're not looking at it from the angle that you need to look at it from. You're looking at the angle that you was positioned to look at it from. So therefore, you will only look at it from the angle that you was positioned to look at it from. Once you start moving around, you look at shit from a different angle. You will see a lot more. But if you stay stuck where they position you to see some shit, you're going to stay there. Y'all staying in fear when you should feel the wrath of God Almighty. God Almighty can send a tornado to you at any given moment. What the fuck can anybody do? Tell me, what can they do, Cletus? What can they do, Otis? Can't do nothing, can they? Can't do shit. Yeah, you fucked. But here you are fearing something that can't even cause no tornado near you. Even if they was to create one, God Almighty can block that. Stop it. Break their machines. How you even go through it just to show them that you ain't even get touched. That's a warning shot to sit the fuck down and leave this one alone. But hey, you still looking at it from the spectrum that they pushing, where they position you to look at it from. That's why you come over here. This is why they don't want my channel up. But I don't give a fuck. My channel gonna stay up and running. And it's gonna be numero uno on motherfucking YouTube or any social media platform. You wanna know why? Because I'm spitting that shit that people picking up that they need to pick up. I'm spitting that shit of truth and justice. I'm showing them what the fuck it is and what the fuck it ain't. Because if you look at it from an angle that I get you to look at it from, change start happening. Because you start thinking, nah, I don't want to work for the devil. Oh, no, I ain't giving the devil this. Oh, nah, hell nah. Yeah. Talk your shit, Britt Britt. Y'all thought I was going to say George. Nah. Stop bowing down, because that's what you're doing. Y'all don't even bow down to God Almighty. And don't tell me you do, because when you do is when you're in a bind. I'm in a bind. God Almighty name is not Nate. But y'all treating God Almighty like God Almighty name is Nate. You feel me? We fuck with Nate, dog. Yay, yay. You feel me? Hold up. Smoke. Every day. I know that yay, yay was crazy, but I like it. We be clubbing. Everybody likes when the good sick. Okay, let him stop playing. That was my shit. We just moving in and we jump love on. It's your... Okay, anywho. It's the Mac. Okay, look. Bye, Felicia. Anywho. When I tell you something, it's for you to see it from a different angle that you never viewed it from. Stop giving to Satan. Stop giving to the devil. Give to God Almighty. When the last time you got on your knees and prayed to God Almighty, but you bowing down to people that's killing you mentally, physically, financially, spiritually, draining you. Because you trying to be attached to something that don't want to be attached to you, or you trying to fuck with something, let it go. Detachment, when you learn the art of detachment, you Gucci. Anything that want to live your life, you won't even look at it. You won't even care. You won't even be triggered. Anybody that's in my circle can drop today, and I would not be affected by it. You can call me cruel. I don't give a fuck. It's not going to change me. I'm still going to do that. I'm still going to keep doing it. Because one thing I don't carry is dead weight. So if you like to carry dead weight, go ahead and tire yourself out. But don't you ever think in your life that you're going to pick, meaning choose to carry dead weight, and then think I'm going to come over here and help you unpack it. No, 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 no. What's going to happen is, all you going to do is you started off with 10 pounds of dead weight. By you coming to me, it's going to be more than that. It's going to be like 100 million pounds of dead weight. I ascend frequently. Y'all think ascension is like, oh, a week, a month, a day. No. No, no, no. From the time that I rise, even when I am resting, I'm still ascending. Because I'm doing something in different dimensions. And then, like I love Kobe Bryant. What Kobe Bryant say? He get up at 3 or 5 a.m. and work out and do all this shit. So if people did do what he did, they still couldn't catch up with him. I'm on that energy. Ascension is frequent to me. It's so frequent that it's like, if I don't ascend, I feel like something off. Let ascension be so frequent to you that you get like that too. When you don't ascend, you be like, what the hell going on? Start looking around and shit. Start asking questions. You start getting on your shit. Once you start asking questions, you be unlocking shit. Like, I was like, why is this going on? Blase blah, and I see this. So now I'm able to keep peace, keep calm, cool, and collected, because I asked and it was shown to me. So ain't no need for me to get hysterical. You feel me? Oh, I was shown this, so ain't no need. If any emotion that I show is always anger. And people think that my anger is lower level. It's not. My anger is power. Like, you can't tell me what my anger is. You basing my anger off your anger. No. My anger is not fueled by get back or pettiness. My anger is fueled by passion. That's the difference between me and you. So that's why I be trying to tell people, like, you can't get me. That's what I'm saying, telling you. When I get on people's ass, it's because I'm passionate about you thinking that you gonna come and step to me or come on any of my shit. You feel me? It's not to get you back. Cause trust me, my get back is a total different get back. Anybody that know me, they'll tell you, oh yeah, that get back, baby, I done graduated. I'm a better version. I used to be petty. You feel me? I put a kick me sign on your motherfucking back. I trip your ass in front of everybody. Like, I'm telling you, like, my get back is embarrassing. I'm talking about my get back is fucking embarrassing. This girl tried to talk some shit about my goddamn best friend at the time. Like, they were trying to be funny. And she left her drawers at my goddamn best friend's house. Like, how the fuck you gonna do that? Oh, we brought them bitches to school. I don't give a fuck. You can call me mean. I don't give a fuck. That's who I was. You ain't about to You ain't about to think you about to bully or try to, I don't know. It was just some fuck shit. Like, she ran away from home or some shit, and Faris let her stay at her fucking house. And then she's stupid as fuck. Like, I don't even know why people, that's why when people used to say shit, I don't know. That's why I said exclude me from that. Talking about why people feel comfortable talking shit about. I don't know why. For people to talk, if you know I fuck with somebody, your best bet is to not say it around me, baby. Because either I'm gonna say some shit, well, I'm gonna say some shit to you, and then I'm gonna go tell. I'm going to go fucking tell. I don't give a fuck, and I wasn't sitting up in there gossiping. Had the audacity to say some shit about my friend while I'm around. Like, bitch, what made? Like, what the fuck? And I checked her ass right then and there. G checked her. I said, who the fuck you talking about? Because I know you ain't talking about Faris. And when I said it, I stood up and the neck was out. Like, who? Shoulders, head bouncing like a bobblehead. Who? Because I know you're not talking about Faris. Well, nah, because you got me fucked up. Should have whooped her ass. Look, I'm getting a little, yeah. But no, no, I didn't. I did right. I went straight to Faris. I said, Faris, you know Simone was down there talking shit about you. She said, for real? I said, hell yeah. Said she got the nerve. I went in. And Faris was like, no, she wasn't. I said, yes, she was. She wasn't saying no, she wasn't, like I was lying. She was just shocked. And I could tell Faris was hurt because she always want to be nice and help people, right? So let me tell you something. She was saying something, and I said, she said she left her clothes in here. I said, I bet you them panties is nasty than a motherfucker. And Faris started busting out laughing, y'all. She got this laugh where it's like, it's some type of laugh. I said, man, gonna bring them fucking drawers to school. And motherfucking Brittany Wamba brought them shit because she was at a party. And I said, she at what party? Faris was like, they at Shamar party. I said, I'm about to walk over there and bring them drawers to that party. Faris was begging me not to take them drawers to that party. I'm telling you, she was begging me. And I said, fuck no. These bitches like, this is what I mean. Was I right? No. I'm 35. But this is what I mean. If you thought that you were going to fuck with somebody that I fuck with, my people can be jellyfish because I was their motherfucking backbone. You got me fucked up. Anybody that was my friend, they cannot say that I ain't ever had a back. If I didn't have your back, you were wrong. I'm not going to stand with wrong. We were walking over there. She did walk with me, y'all. She was like, Brittany, please don't take them. Oh my God. She gonna get them drawers. Brittany, please. I rang that door, bitch. Shamar said, "What's?" I said, here go Simone drawers. Soon as Shamar big petty, she opened the door. She said, Simone, here go your drawers. In front of everybody. And Faris was like, I can't believe you did that. I said, I bet you motherfuckers won't talk no shit about you no more. She got life fucked up. They used to try to pick on Faris, and I'd be right there to crack jokes. She had me fucked up. You ain't about to pick on my goddamn friend. You better pick on your mammy, bitch. Then Brittany Wama brought them drawers to the motherfucking school in a commons area. Her big sister was mad as hell. Like, her sister, I ain't gonna cap. Her sister did come to me, and she was like, why you bring them drawers to school? I said, why? The same reason why she was talking shit about Faris that let her stay there. And her sister, like, at the time, I don't know, she got, like, bad nerves because she be shaking a little bit. But she was like, that's not right. You shouldn't. I said, listen, I understand you a big sister. You coming up for your sister. I said, but your sister, you know how she is. I said, she came to my best friend's house. And then think she was going to talk some shit. I don't know, because she was in some whole shit. She knew Faris like Sean. One thing about it is, I was on everything. And the reason why I was on go is because one of my other friends, Trinice, she was talking to Sean. Shit, I didn't know Faris liked Sean. So I told her, don't be keeping shit a secret about you know I like that boy. I said, no the fuck I didn't know you liked him. No the fuck I didn't. Like, one thing about it is, if you don't say nothing, I ain't gonna say nothing. But I don't do stuff like that no more. You feel me? That's why I'm telling y'all, my get back, because that's what I had to say. My get back is a different level. I'm not on that level no more. That level been gone. Like, that level, that's over like 10, 20 years. My get back been gone. So I use passion. Where I get your ass right. I transmute the energy. Where you thought you was going to be successful, you failed. Oh, I'm about to get on here and embarrass her. Okay, try it. And you gonna meet the motherfucker. You gonna open up that dictionary and it says the person who embarrassed people the most is gonna be my picture. Then you gonna think, oh, well, I'm gonna be petty. Well, then you gonna open up dictionary. The person who is petty the most, you gonna see my picture. Oh, I'm about to be a comedian. Then you see whole live comedian. You gonna see my picture. Trust me. If I want to hit you where it hurt, I don't even gotta dig in my spiritual bag to look at your business. I was hitting people where it hurt before I had psychic abilities. Trust me. I would eat your ass up like a all-you-can-eat buffet out this motherfucker. And then I read your ass the fifth where you gotta go get cleaned up. Do not come here with this shit. It be people thinking, oh, I'm going to take her back to that get back. You can't. It's been over years. That cycle been closed. And if I do open that bag up, trust me, I got a green check for it. Green check meaning, go ahead. Because we ain't about to be out here playing with these people. Let me get up off here because I've been talking for a minute. Every day I get on this motherfucker, you're going to get something motivational, some gems and jewels for your crown. You're going to get some positive affirmations. You're going to get closer to God Almighty. You're going to get closer to knowing yourself, better helping the world, helping humanity. I do apologize. I seen this bird, the way it was flying. Even though I'm in my car, it looked like it was coming directly in my car. I know y'all like houseway. I don't know, but it just looked like that. Anywho, I'm always available for readings. I'm always available for therapy sessions. I'm not available for free nothing. Remember that. Do not email me. People still be emailing me, y'all. That's the crazy thing. I'm like, damn, y'all must don't y'all must. It's like you telling them hit me harder next time. That's what you telling them, to hit you harder. If I'm telling you the initial energy is telling you I don't do free shit, don't reach out to me. I already set my intentions. So you think your intentions is more powerful than mine? Who controls my energy? Exactly. I do. You're going to fail. Anywho, I'm always available. If you would like to send a donation, it's not required. Okay? It's not required. You can kick it with me for free. As long as you're not evil or negative, I still fuck with you. We can kick it. We can chill. We can skate. You feel me? We can shoot the shit, kick the Wally Bobos. If you don't book a reading or book a therapy session or come and talk to me, I still fuck with you. As long as you're not evil or negative. We can break bread. You feel me? I only accept Cash App, $capital S Spinkstarot at yahoo.com. My Zelle is Spinkstarot at yahoo.com. I mean, my Cash App is $capital S Spinkstarot. My Zelle is Spinkstarot at yahoo.com. My Cash App has a fee depending on what size reading you get. Okay? Shout out to Isa Gomez and Vera El Dos Santos for the Western Union. Yes, I take Western Union. It's a $10 fee because I got to go pick it up. But you must email me so we can disclose how we're going to get that popping. You feel me? To my HVBs and divine beings, sending you guys nothing but love, light, peace, joy, healing, and protecting energy. May God Almighty be with you, within you, and surrounding you. Namaste, gang gang. Oh, do anybody want to read them before I get off? I didn't ask. Let me say hey to everybody so here. Hey, Princess. Hey, Vera Sanders. Hey, Tisha. Hey, KV. Okay, look, we don't say good morning over here. We rebuke that. We say grand rising, rise and shine, hola. We don't say that. That's negative, baby. What's up, Sleepy? Y'all got to remove that from out your vocabulary. What's up, Beauty? Y'all got to. If you don't remove that if you don't remove that from out your vocabulary, you gonna stay stuck in a cycle that you don't want to be in. Trust me. It's a mourning cycle. Even if you've been living your good life, like y'all don't understand the shift. What you've been putting out is what you about to sit in. And I think it's for like 33 years. I'm telling you, it's like for a long ass time. It ain't no 1, 2. I don't know. It's what I'm telling y'all. And I've been saying for the rest of your lifetime here. So some of y'all might not even live to see 33 years. I mean, well, I ain't go. I mean, and that ain't my place. But I'm about to get up off here because that's not my place. But hey, remember where you heard it? Because I told you. But anywho, y'all, I got so much fucking fruit. It don't make no sense. I'm about to be eating me some some life. Y'all, that I know it now. Yeah, it's powerful. But don't just take my word for it, Miss Sanders. And the reason why I'm saying that, because I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Go Google it. You'll see how the slave owner used to beat the slaves and do stupid shit like that. Like, words are powerful. And spelling in America is fucked up. Pair and pair could be like a pair you eat and a pair of shoes. Like, they doing it to try to fuck the frequency up in the vibration so you stay stuck at a certain level. That's why we got to create our own words. That's why I don't use the word blessings, because the energy behind that is negative. And I used to be like, why is it negative? But then when you break it down, it means to be less. You feel me? And then that's why I say gifted, because that's the word that I use. When you hear people using that word, I'm telling you where they got it from. Moi. The reason why I use gifted is because I was either in class, I know I was getting taught by God Almighty. And God Almighty was talking about my gifts. And I knew that God Almighty gifted me that. And it was important, meaning the gifts that we have is important. So that's why I say, like, when people sneeze, I be like, gift you. You feel me? Or I say protect you. It depends on what type of sneeze I hear. You feel me? I either say protect you or gift you. I don't say that damn be less word. Like the word sorry, that means you casting laziness on yourself. That's why I tell people to say I apologize. And now you hear people, certain readers say I apologize when they were saying sorry in the beginning. I can always tell who get knowledge from my channel. I'm telling you. I don't give a fuck if you take one thing. I can tell. You're not gonna find my knowledge nowhere else. The way I dissect shit and put it in perspective, that's my energy. So the words that I'm using, I know. Words are powerful. You must speak high vibe shit. You want to rise like the sun, especially if you an indigo child. That means the sun gives you energy, it gives you life. You are connected to it. So you rise. Grand rising, rise and shine. So when you do that, you already setting the intentions. You're telling the universe and everything in its alignment, hey, this gonna be a grand day and we gonna rise. We gonna rise grand, or we gonna shine. You feel me? That's what you speaking before you even motherfucking get up. When you rise, right, you should always show gratitude, give praise and worship to God Almighty. Then you thank the universe and your divine forces. Then you set your intentions for the day. Then you go about your business. Let your feet hit the floor. Because every time your feet hit the floor, you already know. Satan be like, oh shit, them gods up. Them goddesses up. Move. Then you go to the bathroom. Let the first thing that hit your mind, body, soul, and spirit is that damn water with the lemon and lime in it. Let it be a fruit or a vegetable. Don't let it be meat. Don't let it be a pancake. Let it be water first. When you get ready to lay down, rest at night, let it be that water. When you get ready to lay down, let your thoughts be at peace. That's why I tell people don't ever go to sleep mad. You gonna go somewhere where you don't want to go at, in a land, in a realm that you don't want to be at. Always go to sleep happy and at peace. And let lemon lime water be the last thing that go inside your body. When you resting, you make sure you give God Almighty. You tell God Almighty, hey, protect me while I'm resting. And you give Archangel Michael or whoever else your divine forces to protect you while you're resting. If you a karmic, Archangel Michael is not protecting you. And in fact, when you say that, because you be knowing that you're a karmic, he come and fuck you up. That's why you can't sleep. You toss and you turn. This shit is sacred, meaning only gods and goddesses can use this. To people that don't commit evil, people that don't copy people that don't got animosity, dislike people that they don't even fucking know, never chill with. I'm telling you, they don't be nagging, they don't be arguing, they let shit slide, they don't give a fuck, we don't care too much. So with that being said, do all those things. Make sure you speak positive shit on anything that's involving you, and make sure God Almighty is always in it. If God Almighty ain't in it, neither should you. Because that means you can get fucked up here. It's a possibility. Okay? Even if God Almighty told you, hey, I'm going to protect you, you still move as if. It's not that you don't got faith or you don't trust in God Almighty. You moving in a way where you don't tempt God Almighty or put God Almighty in a situation where God Almighty have to protect you. That's the mindset about it. It ain't you lacking faith, because the energy behind it is going to say, hey, I know God Almighty going to protect me, but let me still move in a sense where I'm not being cocky or arrogant. Well, let me still do this because God, no. You moving in a way where you moving in style and grace, because you want God Almighty to have mercy on your soul and spirit. You want God Almighty to protect you wholeheartedly, not just a little bit, a whole lot. You showing God Almighty, hey, I trust you, but trust me. Let me show you that I can do what it is that you need me to do. Let me show you that I am worthy because I can put in the work too. Let me show you that I'm not just going to lean on you, because you done told me the power is within me. So let me lean not on my own understanding, but my understanding, because you are within me. Therefore, I can overstand anything because you are within me. Not only are you within me, you're with me and you're surrounding me. When you really connected to God Almighty, you fear nothing, because it's built in your mind, body, soul, and spirit that can't nothing beat God Almighty. Tell yourself this every day from sunrise to sunset. I roll with God Almighty. Who the fuck gonna beat God Almighty? I roll with God Almighty. Who the fuck gonna beat God Almighty? I roll with God Almighty. Who the fuck gonna beat God Almighty? Say it until you get in that energy. You might start off like, I roll with God Almighty. Who the fuck gonna beat God Almighty? Say it till you get it, till you feel it in your gut, your core, your sacral chakra. You're going to awaken some shit in you that you need, that needs to be awakened. Say that. If you say that to yourself consecutively, subconsciously, you'll start believing it. Your mind, body, soul, and spirit, and then you'll move fearless. Because everything from your crown down to your root knows who genuinely protects you. And it knows that that's what's protecting you. Can't be beat. Ever. So that's why you walk like that. But you're not walking out of cockiness. You walking in your truth because you're confident enough that you trust in God Almighty. That's all that is. People that feel that you cocky and arrogant, they don't got that trust and that faith and that damn connection. Fuck them. Who are them to judge? Nobody. And when they think they can judge because they can't, they get judgment by God Almighty, which is karma. People who be judging people, they be telling lies. It don't be the truth. If somebody say, oh, that person stink, and they stink, they not judging them. That's the truth, right? Okay, then. They're not going to get their ass whooped. Now, if they telling somebody that they stink to make them be better or feel good, then they're going to get their ass whooped, because the energy behind it done changed. The energy is, let me tell this person that they stink so they can like me more. That's negative. But if somebody was just coming out, like somebody having a conversation, they like, yeah, they stink, but man, it's the energy. You can't tell them what they meant. They just said, yeah, they stink, like to tell the truth. But they weren't doing it in a way to make them feel bad or to, bring them down. It's all about energy. Because two people can say the same thing, but it's about the energy behind it. Once y'all really understand energy, you will get it. And that's why I'm here. I'm the only one that can teach you about energy. Nobody else. So when you hear people say that they know energy, don't take their word for it. Because they can't go into detail or tell you stuff that can't be as graphic as I am. When somebody really knows what they're fucking talking about, they can talk about it. It's not no damn ascension. I'm ascending to be a better version of myself by healing and understanding more and more who I am. I was taught energy a long time ago. And it wasn't even a taught, it was a remember. People with the most knowledge are old. Spirits probably over 1,000,000,000 of age. Old soul, you hear that a lot. That's because it's true. I need to roll up. But let me get in here, y'all. Y'all have a beautiful day. It's raining a little bit where I'm at. It's dewy. Y'all, I did 2 readings last night, and they both was good. Like, for real, for real. I had to. Like, you get insight on shit, and you get your own confirmations as well, but so do I. I get stuff to know when I'm about to get something, when something about to level up, when something about to go left. Like, everything is a confirmation in a fucking alignment. That's why I tell you to vibrate high. Don't worry about shit. The higher you vibrate, the more alert and aware you become of your environment, your surroundings, everything, even self. You just got to get there. What's stopping you? You. Get out your own way. Don't fight with the universe. Work with the universe. When you work with the universe, shit start turning in your favor. You want everything to go in your favor. How do you do that? Oh, girl, they not going to, I rebuke that, return that back to sender. I'm going to get picked, period. And that's the bottom line. Next. And then I will remove myself from that person because I'm telling the universe, hey, you saw me overpower them, right? I transmuted their energy and I kicked them from up out my energy. They going to get some type of karma or something. Y'all let somebody say that and still chill with them. That's why don't that happen. And then they can do it to you again. And they keep doing it. Not I. You got one time with me. Like, people don't even know, like, I just made a decision today to leave somebody the fuck alone. And they gonna be mad than a motherfucker. But it's okay. I don't tell people that I'm cutting them off. When they reach out and they don't get no response is a response. There's one thing I'm not about to do. Is tell other grown motherfuckers that I don't fuck with them. If you don't get the hint, I don't give a fuck. It's always a vibe. And the vibe is said, access denied. You can't come here. So with that being said, y'all have a beautiful day. Until next time, namaste, gang gang. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure you're hitting the like button. If your ass ain't supposed to be here, you already done receive. You gonna receive your karma today. Every time you come on here, you gonna get karma every day. You start your day off wrong by coming here if you ain't supposed to be here. And what I mean by that is evil, negative people. You know if you evil and negative. Watching me and you know I don't fuck with you, meaning I got you blocked, or I don't fuck with you, like you cut, and you come here to watch me. If you a hater, I don't give a fuck if you secretly madly in love with me and you watching this. So I'm telling you, you know if you bad. Every time you come here, you gonna have a shitty ass day, a fucked up day. Namaste.